What's up? How's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to the channel if you're new. I am Deborah. This is Purusha Intuitive, and we are doing your weekly tarot. So Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watchers, obviously welcome. The energy is timeless and fluid, as long as the message resonates. All right, guys, so vision. So kind of what you're growing, what you're building. I feel like you have to take a step back from all the hubbub that's been going on lately and really kind of tap into what decisions you're making, and are they really honoring this long-term vision that you have set into place. It's like letting go and releasing the BS is what I'm hearing, right? So we can hold on to things, blame, point the finger, be in victim mentality, but honestly, it never really serves us, I mean, I'm all about grieving, taking the time you need to kind of look at, heal, etc. But at the same time, we don't want to get ourselves stuck into that cycle, of woe is me. Because this actually really is about protecting yourself and protecting what you're growing and building. And I feel like you're going to be called upon that, right? That energy of protection. Like as things move forward, especially in this situation, there is some shady energy coming up. So be mindful with whatever you're dealing with, whomever you're dealing with. That kind of goes back to this need to like release and let go, and protect, right? So if we don't do that, if we stay in victim mentality, victim mode, then it's actually going to make it really hard or more challenging, right? When we're dealing with this deceitful energy, whether it's someone lying to us, hiding, kind of doing some shady stuff behind our back, which, we'll look into a little bit deeper how this energy kind of pans out. But then, then you're more prepared, right? So there is an ending in a situation. You've kind of reached a certain level of success, right? And now you're transitioning to something that's a little bit more calm, smooth, right? Smoother waters. It's like Six of Swords is when we move away from the chaos and we find our peace and balance. And so that would make a lot of sense, right? Why we can get into that victim mentality, because we have come from some chaos, right, Leo? But what I love is the world is also about abundance. It's about that value of kind of like having the world at your fingertips, and you do have that, and you're actually moving more towards that. Abundance is waiting for you, Leo, which is dope. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit of a cheeseball, but legit, it's true. You're moving towards that. Look, with that Six of Swords energy, it's moving towards the world. So you just have to have the faith. And right now it is about like building that vision and what that is specifically going to, look like for you. All right. Sure. The star healing. I love that. Wish fulfillment as well. You might not see everything that you want to see right now in your life, what you're kind of building towards, but at the same time, it's coming. So let's look at this situation a little deeper. All right, yeah, so whatever you're dealing with, whomever you're dealing with, I think like Tower moment for them. They weren't really expecting this. They're watching their world kind of fall apart. And you might have been connected for a long time. Six of Cups is kind of like a nostalgic energy. It's long-term relationship, people from the past, soulmate kind of vibe. So definitely a strong connection between you and this other person. 2 sixes for them, but they're not really focused on that relationship. I think whatever happened between you two has definitely been challenging for them. It was like the rug was pulled out from underneath them, but they're just focusing on themselves, right? They don't really specifically care to mend the relationship or, whatever was between you two, and that's why we see that world energy. They could also, I feel that, like, be lying about what their position is, because there is love here. They do feel that love, that connection. But I feel like they're also self-protecting with that Six of Wands, you know. And for you, I don't know, it's a lot about just staying balanced. You could be picking up their energy, especially if you're more sensitive, more empathic to energies around you. Anytime we have connections with people, we can pick that stuff up, you know. We can tap in, tune into their energy, what they're thinking, what they're feeling. There's a lot of love here, guys. So this is this is a big change. This is a huge shift, but I also feel like there's a lot of clarity, and especially for you, these are 3 major arcana in your energy, Leo. So this was a huge transition. I feel like you're seeing a lot about who this person is. There's your Leo energy right there with the sun. And maybe kind of this value of what kind of love, what kind of relationship, partnership you want with this person. It doesn't have to be romantic, you know, it could be, obviously, because like I said, there is this love energy surrounding you. But partnership, obviously, it can be business, it can be friend, it can be, you know, family member, etc. And there was a strong connection here, and I feel like you actually knew it. But I feel like this person didn't really step up, you know, they didn't step up their game. And they're just kind of sitting on the sidelines, like watching everything fall apart. They don't like it, but they're going to be like, okay, fine. If this is what's happening, then I'm going to focus on me, what I have to do, what I have going, etc. You're holding your ground with that Queen of Wands, you know, you're not, especially if you guys have been in long-term relationship, especially if, you know, this dance has been going on for a while between you two, then you're definitely in this mode of like, I don't want the toxicity anymore. This doesn't serve me. This is not the kind of love relationship that I want to be involved in. You know, I deserve better. I am, you know, I'm building for what my vision is, right? How you see your life playing out, who you're going to be connected with, who you have around you type thing, right? We need people that love and support us. Yes, there's always fights, there's different perspective, etc. But if someone's constantly like beating you down or, you know, like selfish and out for their own betterment, then that's not really a relationship or a healthy one at that matter, right? So I feel like you've definitely kind of put up your walls, but you're still energetically holding on to this person or this situation. So be really mindful. I feel like if you guys are still interacting, that 5 of coins, it's like, you know, I don't know, when we don't feel like someone's giving us the attention, you know, that normal attention that we deserve. Maybe they're not playing into your ego, but you're not playing into theirs either. And so it's making both of you feel really bummed out, but at the same time, I don't see movement on their end unless it's about their own success, their own victory, right? And that's why you do need to release them. That's why you do need to self-protect, because there are a lot of lies going on. And oftentimes, like, I feel like this person has some shady energy. They're trying to hide the truth. They might have swindled you, is what I'm hearing, kind of like strung you along, right? That breadcrumbing value. Yeah, the Ten of Swords just popped out, that betrayal. You know, and I get it. I mean, like, well, I just feel like they're not aware enough to even understand, like, how they were showing up in this relationship, right? Again, remember, it's all about their own success, their own victory. So they're not really paying attention to you, Leo. It's not about the dynamic of the relationship. It's more about what serves them best. And this energy has been coming up a lot in the readings this week. We're at the end of Mercury retrograde. So, you know, that often brings stuff up. to be dealt with. And I feel like this is going to come to head, obviously. There's going to come to a point where you make a decision about whether you start fresh with this person or not. But again, that kind of taps us back into this protection, making sure that you self-protect, that you're not listening to the lies, that you're not listening to the deceit, because they're going to come in with something that it feels like they're going to try to see you or have you see it from a different perspective, right? With that hangman energy, that's all about, again, shifting our perspective. And I feel like it's going to be enough to tempt you. I'm not going to lie, Leo. But I hear it as, yeah, ooh, there we go, the devil. Wrap it up with that. It's a woe is me, you know. I feel like they knew what they were doing. They knew that they were manipulating the situation, that they were kind of, you know, orchestrating it to work out for their own betterment, their own value. It wasn't specifically, like I said, it wasn't about you. It was about them. And that devil really talks about places that, you know, they liked the control. They liked lording over you, right? They wanted you to be subservient to them. I feel like you lost yourself with this person. You gave them your power. And that's why it's so important to protect, because they weren't being honest with you, right? Boundaries. I love it. The cards don't lie. So create those boundaries, right? Don't let them pass that line, guys. They don't really deserve it. No shade to them by any means. And you got to prepare, because I do think that this is going to be, you know, yeah, the tower moments in their energy currently, but I feel like this is also, you know, once you kind of stand up for yourself, set your boundaries, approach this in a more healthy way, I feel like more is to come. We'll look at the energy next week, but just be mindful with how much you are interacting with them, how much you let them in. Don't play innocent, don't play stupid, you know, really stand in your power, speak your truth. And I feel like it has to be clearly communicated, Leo. Don't be shy about what you feel, because a lot of times, like, you know, if we're conscious about hurting someone else, we don't want to hurt their feelings. Maybe we've known them for a long time, whatever. But this you have to communicate very clearly and very directly when it all comes to head, because otherwise you're just going to get yourself wrapped up in another cycle with them. Yeah, dude. I just pull or split to overcoming obstacles. So really be mindful of what you're building. Does it involve this person? Is this the kind of energy that you want to bring into your world? You know, is this the type of person that you want to keep around? I feel like that's a no. I feel like you know that. I feel like it's hurtful. It's challenging to let them go, because there is love, you know, and you wanted that love to be enlivened. But we can't force someone to be aware, to learn their own life lessons. And this person is not learning them, unfortunately, Leo. So guys, I hope this helped. Sending lots of love and blessings your way, that you can navigate the situation fluidly. I do personal readings, so totally hit me up if you want to look at your situation. I would be honored to support in whatever way possible. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in. Check out the other content. Lots of love and blessings.